When it comes to fundraisers, organizations usually turn to tried and true events like silent auctions, golf scrambles, or clay pigeon shoots. But since 1994, Providence Hospital in Mobile has turned to the region's ingenious horticulturists for its popular fundraiser, the Festival of Flowers. From the outside, it may look like just a big white tent, but one step inside transports visitors to a world of stunning gardens, inspired by the iconic scenes of the Netherlands. From windmills and a canal with a working water wheel, to flowery wooden shoes and blooming tulips, the 2019 Festival of Flowers in Mobile channeled Dutch influences in spectacular fashion.
An event like this takes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of volunteers to really put it all together. It takes the local community throw in all of their resources and time into this event to make it all happen.
To fit the 2019 theme of Dutch Gardens, participating businesses and volunteers put together an eye-catching, massive centerpiece. But that was just the beginning of the beautiful surprises that awaited at the Festival of Flowers. That centerpiece was surrounded by smaller gardens designed by landscape architects, who start planning their creations long before the festival begins.
Oftentimes we have to have a lead at least about a year to be able to get the crops in that we want to display in our garden. In the case of the tulips that are in bloom, we got the tulip bulbs in October, put them in the cooler to trick them into thinking it was winter, pulled them out at 1st of March, and voila, they're in bloom 2 weeks later. So there's a lot of expertise that's needed to be able to create a flower show like this.
The gardens delight festival goers of all ages. Interspersed among the expertly designed gardens are art and photography displays, along with educational areas. Vendors at the garden market offer plenty of plants to purchase, and gardeners of all skill levels can learn something new during seminars. Plus, there's a special garden area dedicated to the kiddos.
The children's growing green area, it's maybe you make a tulip, or maybe you plant a seed and take your cup home, or a little seedling, so that you know about growing and making things happen.
But all of this hard work has a greater purpose. It's a fundraiser for Providence Hospital in Mobile.
It's so much fun to give something so beautiful to our community. You know, and it does such wonderful PR for our hospital. Of people, when we first started out here, a lot of people didn't even realize we were out here. You know, it just brings people on your campus to help with your message.
And with so many world-class nurseries in Mobile and Baldwin counties, it makes sense to have this kind of fundraiser.
Mobile has had a long history of horticulture, and certainly when we think of Bellingrath opening to the public in 1932, it's had a long, rich history of horticulture. And we want to be here to support the Providence Foundation and the good work they do in the hospital.
Like all good things, the festival is fleeting. The colorful creations of azaleas and calla lilies are only displayed for 4 days before heading back to their original homes or being sold to the public. Even though the beautiful garden creations are short-lived, participants say they love being involved.
You're seeing things that you won't see anywhere else in this flower show. So it's just an incredible fusion of all sorts of artistic skills and landscape, horticultural skills. It's one of the few remaining outdoor flower shows in our country.
It means a lot to me that all the landscapers and artists and florists and fountain people, and just, it's an amazing feeling to get all of these talented people together in one space working toward one goal.
That's the reason we do all these things, because a need to make the world a little better, a need to create beauty for the world. I mean, it's just what you do, lovingly do.
Funds from the 2019 Festival of Flowers helped Providence Hospital update equipment in its cardiac care unit. And the event itself has been honored as a top 20 event by the Southeast Tourism Society for more than 10 years. Now, another beautiful nursery operation is Dixie Green in Cherokee County. Up next on Simply Southern, we'll visit Dixie Green, which has been named Alabama Farm of Distinction for 2019.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.
And now, an Alabama tourism spotlight from Sweet Home, Alabama. No matter the time of year, you can find spectacular colorful blooms at Bellengrath Gardens in Mobile. The 65-acre gardens were created in the first half of the 20th century by Walter and Bessie Bellengrath. In spring, blooming azaleas dot the grounds in every color imaginable. Other seasons feature roses, mums, and camellias. After a stroll in the gardens, cool off with a tour of the Bellengrath's 15-room home built in 1935. The home features the Bellengrath's original furnishings and the original kitchen appliances. For your next adventure, go online to alabama.travel.
We've been raising fish for 33 years. Our farm and the catfish farms in Hale County, in this area, have had a huge impact on the labor, offering jobs. It's been a big economic boom for West Alabama. Our family is fully invested in U.S. farm-raised catfish.